Having recently returned from patrol, the comrades of Lord Belt walk the corridors of High Hall, approaching the quarters of Elturel's sovereign lord. Word of the unforgivable is in the land. Forces without virtue, it is whispered, forces both powerful and corrupt, plot against good Lord Belt. In a rush of explosive magic, the door to Belt's hall is torn asunder. It is too late. With each stride toward the door comes the icy realization of failure. Amid the debris lie Delt and the mage Baranta Chancellor, still alive, yet both mauled by the ferocity of the attack.
Thank the gods you're here with us. By Helm, if only a moment sooner. The assassin who sought our lives has failed, but in his hand lies the holy symbol of Helm, the amulet torn from me as we fought. The cutthroat moves quickly toward the forest beyond the castle. Stop him and retrieve the amulet! Go now!
A vow to Helm is sworn in Delt's presence, and the quest begins. Never shall the Lord of Elturel see his comrades again, until the amulet is safely in their hands. At the gate, an order to raise the portcullis is given. It ascends all too slowly for those whose blood seethes with anger over the assault on Lord Delt. Hours later and far beyond the hearts and homes of Elturel, the assassin's trail leads into an autumn wood. The apparent peace and beauty of the setting belies its danger.
Welcome to Strahd's Possession, Ravenloft, an advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd edition computer product. There's a lot of text on this screen. I'm not even 100% sure which bits are the title and which bits aren't. It's a video game from the far distant lands of the 1990s, and it's based on Dungeons & Dragons. I played another game from this developer recently called Menzo Branzan, and I liked it enough that I thought I'd try out this one. It's nearly Halloween, so I thought I'd play something spooky, and this has a big vampire man in it. Look at him, he's right there. So it's probably appropriate.
We're close on him. I feel it in my bones. He's gone headlong south, fleeing like a fox from a flood. We'll take him soon if we stay on his heels. South then, for Lord Delt and for justice.
Oh god, we're just in the game. Okay, fine. Well, I assume I wander over to this assassin man. Hit him with sticks. Beat him to death.
Such foul artifacts. Would that I could summon oblivion itself to devour them. But no, not these. What I can sense tells me this. They embrace secrets to the plot against Delt. They hold the truth of it in their vulgar auras. Let the priests of Helm deal with their evil at the proper time. This other is Delt's amulet. Gather it up as well.
And we're in the game. You pick up Lord Delt's holy symbol. I assume I give that to you. I created these characters in a strange minigame based on a card reading, like a sort of pseudo-tarot reading by some sort of Romany caricature. You'll be seeing footage of that while I'm speaking right now. We are Farnaby, the gnome fighter, and Brugathy, dwarf? Is that what I made him? A dwarf cleric. That just seemed to fit. Lawful good dwarf cleric, chaotic good gnome fighter. That seems like a good dynamic. I feel like we'll be able to get some stuff done. I don't know what we're wearing. A chain quiff, a leather helm. I'm sure it's all fine. Pick up the assassin's parchment. I feel like only one of you can read. It's probably the dwarf. How do I read? This was something I struggled with in the previous game as well. Oh my god, that's a long bit of text, isn't it? I am beset by madness, perhaps insane. Born to this land, my life's yearning focused on but one event: to escape Ravenloft. How I managed it, what secrets I acquired, and what I stole from an undead lich is unimportant. Delving into arcane lore and ancient manuscripts, I came upon knowledge of the one article which might destroy Strahd. In the land beyond Ravenloft, I may have found it. I have come to the conclusion that a charm worn by Lord Delt of Elturel is the holy symbol of Ravenkind. What is my madness? That after escaping Ravenloft, my heart tells me I must steal Delt's amulet, and with a charm I only half believed might be Strahd's doom. I must return to Ravenloft. Only I, it seems, might free my people from their eternal fate. Well, that worked out fantastically for you, didn't it? You picked up a withered heart of mortal ardour. Fighter can carry that one. It seems fairly important, although I don't know for what. And... oh, what did I just get?
By Helm, we're losing the light. Look there, a fog rolls in as though it would devour us. Ah, the mist creeps on as if to foretell our doom.
Oh dear. Oh my, it's a dragon in the mist. Hello. Oh, don't suck me in. I don't want to go to Barovia.
Do you sense it? Look about. This is not where we stood a moment ago. It seems most unnatural. Lord Delt's amulet and those foul objects we found on the assassin are gone. Gone! They've vanished. Don't you see? They've been stolen from us.
Oh, good. Well, now, a word about the interface and the controls. I will snap my fingers in a second, and this will be neatened up for you as best I can. There we go, that's a bit better. However, it's still a little bit rough to look at because this game came out in 1994 and I would say it doesn't even look particularly good for 1994. But you know, it's a Dungeons & Dragons adventure. The whole nature of Dungeons & Dragons is that you're meant to fill in the gaps with your imagination. I can do that. Oh god, what are they? Hurt them with a stick. Oh, I'm already quite hurt. Jesus Christ! Oh my god, I think I'm gonna die! I'm dead! What the hell? That was the first encounter! I don't know what to do! What was I supposed to do there? I just got mauled by dogs! I was already hurt from the assassin. Was I meant to run away? I don't know what happens now.
Having recently returned from patrol,
No! Oh my god! I'll skip ahead. You won't have to deal with this. I will. Alright, let's try this again. This time we've got a cleric called Rabitha and a fighter called Brick. Just do a little save, just to make sure we don't have to do that ever again. Time to get killed. Wow, that was easier. Maybe I made a mistake with my other characters, so maybe I just got lucky. I don't want to get killed by dogs again, because... oh, we still get to keep the assassin's parchment. I don't even have a shield. What's Brick doing? What kind of fighter doesn't even have a shield? Rabitha and Brick seem competent. Not like those idiots. Jamothy and whatever else I called them. Can't remember their names. Okay, what does one think we do here? Well, that's mists. I imagine we can't go past the mists, right?
A poisonous vapor. We would never survive to the other side, nor even a moment more in that choking mist. Until we learn more of this land, 'twould be best to keep well away from its fog-bound borders. Absolutely fair. I don't really want to get choked by mist. At least that gives us a vague direction to go in. Oh, there's the dogs! Okay, back up, back up, back up. It's just one dog, it looks like. Alright, just go up to him and just smack him. Smack him with the sword. Oh, that was easy! I think Brick is really good, and I just accidentally made the world's worst fighter before. Rabitha can just hang back, just watch, cast some healing spells or something. Brick doesn't have a thought in his head except killing. I've some experience in these things, you know. Abandoned huts are not always as they seem. Over there, for instance, where the floor looks a bit askew. That's a badly concealed door to a chamber beneath us. There must be a way to open it. Oh, haven't you done well? Been on adventures before, have you? I don't like how smug my character is. I heard a growl behind me as that opened, and now I'm terrified that I'm getting eaten as I read this. Strahd von Zarovich, master of Barovia. If the heart of this dark land has a name, it is Strahd. As I die, let me write what I could never freely say, that the very air about us bears the stench of Strahd's foul will. Let it be my epitaph, that if I had the strength of youth, no assassin of the Baal Verzi would more willingly devote himself to Strahd's destruction. With my last breath, I curse his name. Fair enough. Am I getting eaten from behind? Not in the way you'd want. Maybe it's just behind a wall. It's just a friendly dog. It just sounds bad. Where did you say there was like an entryway? In the fireplace or something? Is it this thing in the middle? Is this a trap door? It kind of just looks like a board.
You know, like that bit in the Titanic when the twink dies. Oh, if I right-click, it changes weapon. Was I maybe just punching the dogs with my fists? That would make sense, I guess, as to why it didn't go well the first time. If I was just putting away my sword and just laying into the dogs with my knuckles. Shut up growling at me. There you are. I'm definitely not using my proper thing. Where is he? Warg swings and misses. Where'd he go? I don't see him. Get in here. There we go. It's just going to his hand automatically. Is he alternating between his sword and his hand? Can I maybe cast a healing spell? Turn undead. I just have turn undead. That is so much less useful than I thought you would be. Oh god, not more of the things. Oh, we're very hurt. This seems fairly brutal. I can barely even see what's coming up. I'm pretty sure this is the maximum graphics level. No, no more, please. He's just kind of dancing at me. I can't hit him and he can't seem to hit me. Run up to him. We get the drop. Maybe there's leveling in this game. I can't remember if there was leveling in the other one. It didn't really tell me. Are we starting at level 1? In which case we will be fairly useless if this is... I believe this is 2nd edition D&D rules, because I can't remember when 3rd came out. All I see in this hut is the cuck chair and a board on the floor, and I can't interact with either of them. Is there a secret button? I do have a hint guide, so I can refer back to that if I need it. Again, this is a game from the 1990s, so I'm going to need a manual. This is a different colour. Oh my god, I actually didn't even need it. I am 90s maxing. Maybe you should heal while we're here. That was not a lot of health. I was really expecting that to be overkill. That did so little. Do we just walk into it? We do, we're in a dungeon. I mean, maybe there's friends in here. I hear a soft tinkling in the background. Not in a urination way, but in a piano way. Doesn't want me to go through this door. It might be locked, or maybe I just don't know how to open doors. Can I go through here? Maybe I don't know how to use doors yet. Hang on. To the manual, everybody. Some doors are opened simply by having your characters walk through them. Other unlocked doors can be opened by pointing the cursor to the center of the door and left-clicking with the mouse, assuming that your party has approached the door and is close enough to open it. Oh, please. Please help me. Is there another secret button that I need to press? Oh, I might actually be too good for the game. Like, they never expected anybody to get this far. The developers are currently watching this going, nobody was ever meant to see the inside of this building. This was a joke. What is that? I thought this was a giant cartoon bomb, like in the Looney Tunes. No, it's some sort of pot. A potion of healing. Ooh, maybe you should use that right now, because you are very hurt. Although, no, I can probably just rest down here. There's a quiver. Well, I don't have a bow, but I'll take it regardless. Another potion of healing. Okay, we've got more potions of healing than we actually need. A potion of extra healing. Do you want a bow? I remember in Menzoberranzan, bows seemed really bad in that. So I'm assuming, because this looks identical, that it's the same kind of situation. A scroll of Raise Dead. That's gonna be useful. Put that in your little adventurer's pouch. A Baal Vertzi dagger. Alright. The character information leaves something to be desired in this game. Okay? I don't know what my characters can wear. I think my Thaco is going down because this is 2nd edition and it uses the baffling system known as Thaco, where the lower the number the better. But I don't know if that affects my spellcasting abilities either. Arguably, a lot of this could be learned from reading the manual, but just like an impatient nerd from the 90s, nobody's got time for that. Was that everything in here? I was kind of expecting more plot to happen, if I'm totally honest. I was expecting there to be an old man in here who'd say, "Welcome to the quest, the lands of Barovia." I feel like most people in the current era will know this setting from the remake that came out recently. I say recently. Almost a decade ago, but it's very famous. People like it a lot. I think it's called The Curse of Strahd. The Curse of Strahd, I only recently found out, is a remake of a 1983 module called Ravenloft, with the same story, just less of it, I think. It's about a vampire boy in a spooky place called Barovia, which is kind of like fake Romania, I guess. Ooh, it's another dog. Ooh, I'm getting properly mauled. There we go. We might need these potions of healing. Hang on, who are you? Are you friend or foe? Or just a collection of scrap? Okay, that one. That last one. Kyotom's ointment. Should I be picking up Kyotom's ointment? Is that for some sort of special rash he has? Oh, a shield. You know what? I will give you a shield instead of the dagger. Sword and board. That's a good way to go. An ivory scroll case. Sure, there might be stuff in that. I'll take a look. Oh my god, I'm dead! She's dead! What can I do now then? I mean... Oh, Christ. Does that tree look weird to anybody? Oh god! Thanks for that interruption. That tree looks weird, right? There's a guy! It's not just a tree! It's a man! Sir, you appear to have lost your way, much as we have. Is there any assistance we might offer you?
Lost? No, not I. He's lost. Gone forever now. I know that. In the forest beyond the woods, in the dark beyond the night, my son is lost to me. Forever. Staying here will only bring them out. More vile appetites watching us from beyond those trees, somewhere in the dark. They must smell our blood by now.
It's daytime. Are you feeling okay? Do you know of the dwelling nearby? We came upon a hut where the welcome died out long ago. Its owner lay unburied within.
All I know of it is this. I found no sign of my son.
Oh god,
there.
one note. We get it, your son's gone.
And my hopes to find him lies dead as the corpse in that place.
Maybe if you stopped reciting poetry and actually left to the safety of the tree,
But you must go.
Him.
Wouldst thou direct us to a town?
Ah, you come from the mist. I've heard of such things. If either the like of that is upon us, I urge you, get away. A road lies a way off, but if you make haste, you may reach it alive.
Well, those directions make Morrowind look comprehensive. A road a ways off. Could you be less vague, please?
Is the name Strahd familiar to thou?
The name is no mystery. Here you breathe it on the air. You feel it from every fire and hear it on the whispers of the night. 'Twas Lord Strahd freed the land from old Dorian, sometimes called Dorian the Pig-Hearted. But that was long, long ago. For Strahd brooks no insult and applies justice with an iron hand.
Like sort of a Margaret Thatcher figure. Oh, we're hurt. Jesus. Oh my god, he's still here. There's another one. Oh my god. Okay, that went very poorly. That a road in the distance? I would like to find that shield I found earlier as well. That sounds very useful to me. This looks like the start of possibly a road. Oh god, wargs. They just get around you so quickly. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna get eaten by boys! That was so rough. We are so close to death already. Maybe use the Cure Light Wounds on yourself. Oh my god, that was nothing. That was pathetic. You should be ashamed of yourself. You're the worst cleric I've ever seen. I guess we'll continue on here. This kinda looks like it could be a road or a gate or something. God, this kinda looks like the entrance to a horrible maze more than anything. And I'm so hurt. Could I rest, possibly? You cannot rest here. Too many monsters about. Yeah, that makes sense. The Old Svalich Road South. We are on a road, apparently. It's surrounded by walls. Where was I just then? The Svalich Woods. Alright. Oh, there's something down there. There's an NPC down there. Hang on. We should go talk to the NPC, probably. The problem is that seems brutal enough that I don't know if I'll make it. Let's see if we can just run in this direction. Maybe there won't be anything to fight. Maybe we'll just get lucky. I can already hear men. Oh, what are you? Okay. Leave me alone. That went so badly. You cannot rest here. What about pray? What happens if I pray? What is that? Oh, is this like spells I can learn? Is this my spell book? Like 4 Cure Light Wounds and Bless. A couple of aids and a couple of flame blades and a hold person. That could be fun. Cure disease and prayer? I don't know. Done. Well, now you've got spells. No, because I'm probably going to need to sleep to learn them. Oh, rough. I feel like in all of the D&D I've played, and it hasn't been much, sleep hasn't been as much of a mechanic in it. Usually it's, you know, wandering around asking people in taverns what to do next. Oh, I forgot there was a skeleton there. Rested 25 hours. Now you have spells! Oh, we're sorted now! Everything's coming up Millhouse. Now, what do we think? Do the enemies respawn in this game? Almost guaranteed, right? We have taken so much damage. That was what, 15 steps outside of the safety of the house? And she is almost dead again. Well, this is why we gave you spells, I guess. What is the point of Cure Light Wounds? No, I cast Bless by accident. Oh my god. There's another lovely dog. I'm dead again. I'm dead again. Let's try this again, I suppose. Although I already see multiple dogs. I don't know if I can manage this one. This might be beyond my meager abilities. He sees me. They both see me. Oh, that's so bad for me. I don't know if I can outrun you because you're dogs. I need to get lucky. Did that one die? I have no idea. Where's the other one? She's dead. She's dead already. One encounter and she's dead. Well, I can't really do anything. At least this one ran away. Brick is lost and alone. He doesn't know what to do anymore. Brick can barely dress himself. I think I gave Brick like 5 intelligence or something. He doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know where he is. Is there any safe path through here? Maybe I just run. Maybe I run and the NPC can help me. That's some goblins. Oh, Jesus, I forgot about the goblins. How could I forget about the goblins? At least they're only doing 1 damage. We're nearly there. I don't know if we're gonna make it though. This must be them! Oh my god, there's so many goblins here. And dogs. Why are you here in these awful woods? Oh, that guy at the fire, he seems like he's doing alright. Clearly he's involved in some sort of spooky orgy with goblins and dogs. We don't need to interfere. You, my good sir, do you know where I am? Oh, I can't actually interact with it.
If you walk my lands, then heed my laws. A warning to those who defy my will. Strahd von Zarevich.
It's not really the voice Strahd should have, I feel. Speaking of voices, I don't think Brick has spoken yet. I don't know if Brick can speak. Old Svalich Road. Well, which way am I going? Because this road seems to go a few areas. I don't see dogs right now, though. So already I'm having a great time. I'm not imagining the sort of sultry giggling, am I? I haven't fallen that far. Is that meant to be Oh, no! It's men! Were you the one giggling at me? Brigand? I mean, we killed the guy, the assassin fairly handily. She's dead again, isn't she? I don't even want to look at the screen because I know I feel it in my boat. Yeah, she's dead. Have I built my characters really wrong? Like, is this meant to be this difficult? Because Menzo Baranzan wasn't, but I think I used pre-gens then. Let's take this path. Maybe there won't be brigands this way. There'll be brigands everywhere. It's a spooky one. There's blades! It's a trap! Here they come! Their eyes glazed for a fight! Okay, well, there's so many of them. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's 3 men in front of me. I'm just 2 little guys. This doesn't seem like it's gonna go well. Back off, back off. Run, run, run! They're behind you!
Oh my god, she's dead again!
I'm starting to think this is going to be a botched episode. This is going to be like 5 minutes long. Because I've been recording, and this is not a joke, for an hour now. And I feel like I have made no progress. We've moved about 20 steps in all directions. And increasingly, I'm worried that we won't be able to get any further. Running away from things is not a viable answer, I feel. Oh, brigands! 1 brigand? Get owned. Please get owned.
Owned!
I mean, that's given me a tiny hit of confidence, but not by much. Am I still on the road or not? I guess so. I mean, it says the road south, so I'm assuming I'm meant to be going south, right? That makes sense to me. So keep going south. Follow this bit. Into the woods a little bit? There might be goblins. Oh yeah, I understand. This is an impenetrable woodland. Don't laugh at me. I get that enough in real life. Oh my Christ, you pricks. Okay, well, they might be bottlenecked. I think we bottlenecked them and somehow managed it. I mean, you need a potion. I mean, this looks about right. I don't know if we should go through this gap or not, but the outside seemed a little bit safer than the inside. A town? No, just brigands. That's fine too, I guess. just lots of brigands. Please stop strafing. And also, please stop going exclusively for my tiny cleric woman. Oh, is there a way to maybe put you first, Brick? Can I, like, rearrange you? Don't get naked, Brick. Okay, I can swap them. Now, I don't know if that's actually going to be good or not, because I think that now means that Brick's going to be in charge of speaking. But, while we're not speaking, maybe Brick should take the lead. Oh, just the one brigand today? Oh my god, there's so many, there's 3 of them right there. Now Brick's in the lead. They don't care about Brick at all. None of them even want to touch Brick. Brick is just covered in mold, I guess. All of them want Rabitha. Rabitha, please! I've tried to run past the brigands and get through the gate, and apparently it's just sealed.
No need to waste time on the gate.
That's the worst voice I could do.
No need to waste time on the gate. I once helped Rita call the smith forge a portcullis with bars that thick. He and I lifted and hammered, burned our hands, and learned our lessons. And I tell you, I could lift a treasure vault easier than I could bend those bars. I say we go back.
I think we should just die, because that seems like what's gonna happen. Maybe if we just spam hit them, we'll be alright? Why did I ever think that would go well? Now, the thing is that I remember the other direction involved getting hurt by brigands. So what exactly am I supposed to do here? How far into these woods can I make it? Oh, the frame rate's low enough that it gives me a headache a little bit. Well, I don't think there's a way in there. Cool. In a way, I sort of respect this kind of game. Because very obviously, that the developers of this game weren't necessarily concerned whether or not you'd enjoy yourself. Whether you'd have a good time. They just wanted to make their vision. Bye, friends. Oh, we appear to be past them. That was easy enough. Are they following? Yes, they are. Okay, I don't know why I didn't expect that. Friend, can you help me, please? There's brigands right behind me. Are they still there? Yes, help me! Help me, why are you just standing there?
Ho, fellow, which way to the nearest town? You're the first traffic we've encountered that hasn't tried to attack us.
I trust you will return the favor. It is often said in this land that only a fool crosses a gypsy, and I am of full Vistani blood. As to the nearest town, that would be to the north, the village of Barovia.
This Barovia, is it a Vistani town?
Don't say anything weird, please.
Ah, no. Barovia is a place for Georgios, for those not lucky enough to be born Vistani. The boundless world is a gypsy zone. Ah, but the land is not as boundless as it was once. And in places, in the outer regions of Barovia, you will come upon a fog. Beware. It is a vapor, a poisonous mist that rots the organs. Only a Vistani potion can get you through.
What of the king of this land? We've heard he is a tyrant named Strahd, a man much despised by his people.
For one, Strahd is no king. Our lord, Count Strahd von Zarovich, makes few laws, and his voice is rarely heard.
I think I've heard
from the shadows.
malicious giggling. Does
Even
that count?
so, he is the lord, the land, and the law. A friend to the Vistani and a just ruler. If you heard otherwise, ears know the voice of an evil man.
Fair enough, maybe he's fine.
Your words have the sound of good sooth.
For safety's sake, I ask you, how may we acquire your potion? This antidote for the fog.
15 coins and the potion is yours. But your eyes tell me you do not have such a sum. Worry not. I am soon to be in Barovia myself. You will find me at a tavern known as the Blood of the Vine. Later, you may have coin enough, and in good faith, I will reserve some of my potion for the honest fellow I meet upon the road.
That's nice of you, I suppose. Could you come with me and help me fight off the brigands that are waiting patiently while we speak? They're forming a queue, readying their knives for my perineum. Oh my god, she's dead. She actually died. Where'd the dog come from? Just run. Just run past them. Just keep running until there's nowhere else to run. Who are you? Are you a friend? Please be a friend for the love of God. Oh my! Oh Jesus, the lines I've skimmed ahead.
How, peacock? Or rather, since you are of the light and grace of a female, how, peahen?
Christ, I hate my characters so much.
What are you doing in this dread-worn land, mine lady?
Looking for friends, if I may call you that.
Please join
and if
me.
I may, then know that I am looking for friends with coin. Do you have any?
No.
Traveling abroad has left my purse as light as a feather, and I am in search of generosity. Or if necessary, if truly, desperately necessary, honest work. Of course, even an adventure would be preferable to that. Are you on one?
Help me!
You'll find I can be generous with wine, good food, and friendly conversation, but coin you must earn. How much do you need?
There's a limit? Is there some level of wealth where we need no more? Well, to be honest, my first goal is to find a house that meets my needs. Perhaps in the village of Barovia. After that,
How did
I
you
don't
end up
know.
here?
I've never been very good with plans.
I, for one, believe a coxcomb,
I don't know what that means.
such as yourself, would add flair to the quest. Wouldst thou come along and add your blade to the work?
Please. Are you a
Liar in
rogue?
your command.
A skirmisher?
May we
A
journey together with
swashbuckler?
black.
Okay, we got a woman. Keep running, because I'm pretty sure this boy's right behind us. Are we here? Barovia? Oh,
By the gods, this cannot be Lord Delt's beloved land. There in the distance, mountains the like of which I have never seen.
would you call them mountains of madness?
Before we wander aimlessly through a town we do not know, it might be best to find its first citizen, a mayor, burgomaster, or such. Somewhere on the edge of town, I would guess. We should search for a large, prominent building, perhaps surrounded by a stone barrier or gate, so it is that power and wealth often display themselves.
Shut up, Brick. Thank God, we are no longer in brigand country, and we have a woman. What is it you do? You have no spells right now. Magic missile. Okay, so you're sort of a battle mage, I guess? You've got a scroll of improved identify, a long sword, a throwing niff. That's alright. And lockpicks. Oh, so you're like a wizard thief? That's an unusual combo, but I'll take it. Welcome to Barovia.
The life has all but gone from this village. Never have I seen the like, but once, in a town where two armies converge for their final battle. There I saw desolation akin to this. True, the buildings here have not been burned as those were, but the feeling is the same.
Ask some people, maybe they're like, welcome, I love it here.
In this foreboding place, I'm not surprised when a young girl won't speak to a stranger. It's unlikely she could offer information of use in any case. She is a woman. The wisdom of a town does not lie in the heads of its young.
How young is she? She doesn't look that young. How old are you? Like, what, 40? Maybe? I don't know. People age differently in the 90s. Alright, edge of town, big building. That's where we're apparently supposed to go. Bye, miss. Yeah, there's some stuff here. Can I go into any of these buildings? I can! I can just go in and speak to people. And there's a little cat. Hello, little cat. Ooh, the music's picking up as well. This is what we want. None of that high-pitched whining. Some groove. This is what I think of when I think of Romanian vampires. Some grooves. Ooh, some slap bass. The spookiest instrument. Everywhere looks the same. Are you the mayor's office? I don't know what that sign said, hang on. Merchant's Pride Warehouse closed. Oh! Maybe there's a quest in there. Every house I go into just has a little sleeping cat and nothing else. Oh. Be thou friends? Oh, they're just more corpses. I'm gonna be honest, Strahd doesn't seem like a nice guy. That guy was probably just lying to me. Or maybe he was spooked. Maybe that's a thing. Or is this, I don't know. Is this a game where the sort of Romany stereotype characters are evil? I'm not actually sure. I guess it's gonna be, you can't trust their nomadic ways. They're all spooky and evil. It was the 90s. I look in this window. There's a guy over there. Please, for the love of God, somebody speak to me. Oh, come on. She doesn't look that young. I mean, sorry, but she doesn't. And I haven't seen any building that doesn't look like every other building.
Careful now. We've entered this home without invitation. We should be cautious of our wanderings within. Above all, we should be polite.
I know I've just barged in, but please, whoever you are, I'm gonna turn it around and it's a skeleton again. Oh, you're up.
I would have thought an old one would have something to say. Aren't old men with grey beards the first to tell their stories to passers-by? What has befallen a land where those who have nothing to lose won't part with such a simple smile?
You should smile more. Hey love, smile more. I hate Brick. I mean, I don't like Rebitha either. Oh no! Why is it no, not again? Did they follow me? Please, no. This looks like a wealthy person's house, right? It's got tapestries. I mean, they're awful, but they've got tapestries. I'm at least sleeping in here. Well met.
There is much to be said for appearing friendly to the natives, and possibly winning allies amongst them. Since we've stepped within his home unannounced, a cautious and friendly approach is best.
Hey, you wanna be chums?
He won't talk. Nor does it look like he cares to move from that chair of his.
The best that could be done is to let him sit and stare away whatever years are left to him. Jesus. Okay, this is fairly grim. Can I sleep here? Because it's very spooky outside. Oh, we can. 16 whole hours. It's probably still dark out. Nope, we're good.
Not the friendly sort. Not him, no. Wouldn't spare a moment to speak with a stranger. What is it that has robbed these people of their common courtesy?
They probably just assume you're gonna hand them a leaflet or a mix CD. I guess mix CDs aren't really a thing anymore. It's probably all SoundCloud links now.
Peasants need not have hidden at my approach.
I'm not here to raid the place. What on earth am I supposed to do with so much quiet? Maybe we've come on a holiday, with the folk gathered in one great hall.
Yes, that's it. We'll soon hear them singing from the other side of town. Dancing to such a beat I'll be tempted to frolic with them myself.
But no, I don't hear a single breath. Not a one. I don't mean to be harsh, but whoever wrote the dialogue in this game should maybe be cast into a well.
An influence radiates about these stones. A climate of power surrounds them. It extends about us as well when we near them. A vital energy of some sort.
What do you do in a ritual circle? Dance? Do a cool dance. Oh, we're back to the grooves. I think it's getting dark again. I've only been up for a little bit. There's nothing here. Alright, after wandering around for a while, I'm looking up the hint book. I have consulted with a filled-in map, and I think it's through here. Even though, in here, looks identical to out there, I think this is where we need to go.
This place sticks out like a gold ring in a pig's nose.
That's so mean.
What gives such a man the right to flaunt finery in the poor town? He's no doubt stolen the townsfolk blind by inflating their taxes. You'd think the lord of this place would be outraged. Not like my noble king.
Brick is what we call a bootlicker, I think. He loves royals. The sort of person who would queue up and leave marmalade sandwiches at Queen Elizabeth II's grave. Remember those freaks? It's hard to tell what's a door and what's opulent wood paneling. I mean, this looks like a 70s living room. Burgomaster, art thou here? What is that? Looks like Papyrus from Undertale. I mean, he can't be that important. He doesn't even have guards here to stop me wandering in and breaking into all of his living rooms. Friend? Ooh, something. A scroll of ice knife. You should learn that. I don't know how to bring up character sheets, so I don't know what Velika is. Some sort of wizard friend. And Count Strahd's writ. Okay, the one who can read. You read that, please.
By the authority of our Lord Strahd von Zarovich, the following rumours are to be stamped out in the minds of the burgomasters, boyars and peasants of the villages of Ravensloft. Anyone repeating them is to be put to death immediately, without trial, and before making any public statements. They are that the Lord is involved in any way in the arts of necromancy, that Strahd has made a pact with death to obtain his heart's desire, or has therefore been transformed in any way, that the Balvertzi dagger used to kill Strahd's brother was last known to be in Strahd's possession, that the woman Tatiana plunged to her death while attempting to escape the embrace of Strahd von Zarovich, by order of Count Strahd von Zarovich.
Well, that's put my mind at ease. This looks like a noble friend. Hello, you're flipping a coin like a cartoon character. Your Excellency, Your Honor, please forgive me. I'm not schooled in how to address a burgomaster. How do you...
My dear sweet traveller, please. We burgomasters are called by our title. I expect you will make my home yours while you are here. In the name of Lord Strahd, whose humble servant I am, please relax. Enjoy.
I see another enjoys your hospitality, an elf of striking mien and grace.
May we converse with her? I did not notice this person you speak of, but apparently the characters did. Brick looking around like a hungry dog. And I can't remember your name, I'm so sorry.
Yes. Well, elves, you know, are rare in Barovia. You may have noticed.
I hadn't.
And Lord Strahd has such a keen
You all look the
interest
same to
in
me.
the unusual. But then... I'm rambling. Feel free. Join my other guest in conversation, if, that is, she will agree. As fellow pilgrims in Ravenloft, you may have much to discuss.
So are we just staying in the mayor's house? Is that allowed? Like there's no hotel or inn or anything? I mean, a hotel, maybe not, but an inn, a tavern?
In some lands, weeks might pass before a traveller learns the ruler's name, but not here. Who is this man?
Ah, I was coming to that. You see, your interest in the Great One is matched by his interest in you. As Burgomaster, I have been instructed to present you with a letter of invitation from Strahd himself. It is a great honor.
That's unexpected. So he's definitely been the one giggling as he watches me, right? Like some sort of bush pervert? Has he been following me and, you know... Does he invite every visitor to his castle?
At the risk of being rude, I say the dignity of my office would suffer were I to answer so many questions. The honor of Strahd's enchanting offer extends to you alone. My advice is not to refuse.
By us alone,
And
does
if
it
my
mean
word
the
rests
three of
you,
us?
if
Because
I
there is
cannot
3 of us right now.
persuade you, he will compel you to go. His carriage awaits even now. Please allow me to take you there.
Can I leave and talk to the woman first? Yes, I think so. Unless I've just snubbed Strahd and he's going to be real upset with me. Strahd's invitation. Put that in my hand and read it.
Unto the visitors in my land, Count Strahd von Zarovich, Lord of Barovia, sends greetings. Gentle travellers, I pray you accede to my humble wish and meet with me tonight in Castle Ravenloft. Your activities have brought many questions to my mind, as you in turn must possess certain curiosities about me. I feel a friendly interview to be in order. My carriage shall bear you to the castle in both comfort and safety. It is therefore in pleasurable anticipation of our conference that I await your arrival. Count Strahd von Zarovich.
Hello, elf person. Can you also join us, please? I'm in desperate need of boys.
I've never seen an elf closed up with books and soft chairs before, soothing her sorrows with tweaker. Seems a pity, doesn't it?
Why is everybody in my party so rude? A mage woman seems alright, she seems pleasant. Why am I being so horrible? That's such a weird thing to say to somebody as an introduction. Seems a pity. You're some sort of nerd. We're all jocks, don't you know?
Are you speaking to me? Books are the forest a mage journeys through, my friend, sometimes counting himself lucky to find a treasure hidden in those paper leaves. Oh, but please.
You'll have to speak up over the music. There's no volume controls in this
I've
game.
grown bored with his attempts to win my trust with bland tweaker and false friendship. Might an elven mage from Sithicus sign on with you?
Sure, we can have a mage who looks a little bit like the groupie to an 80s rock band. I don't know what's going on with her hair. And that top is insanity. Are you wearing a chest plate of some sort? Because it looks like you are at very real risk of spilling out of it. I'm shocked your areolas aren't springing free. And are you wearing Ugg boots or leg warmers? You are dressed like an insane person. But sure, you can join.
Well, I already know what is of use in this place, and what is not. If we tarry for any purpose, it should be to relieve our host of his stores of sweetmeats and tweaka.
I don't know what a sweetmeat
But other
is.
than a drink and a song in friendly company, we may leave by your leave.
Please, there are other books, magical volumes I haven't yet displayed before you. You must stay. They're stored in my secret cellars near the good tweaka, which I serve only to...
To Strahd, you mean? Dear fellow, while I believe I've yet to taste a decent vintage of tweaka from your stores, the bit about the magic falls from your tongue like a lie. We'll be off now.
Ooh. Oh, you look so horrible. You look even worse than everybody else. I mean, I don't know if I should be looking around this mansion more. There's probably some useful stuff. But now we'll just get straight to Strahd.
Let us take Strahd's carriage.
As promised, the Burgomaster directs you to Strahd's carriage. While it is a beautifully appointed vehicle, you cannot help but notice there is no driver. The steeds fret impatiently. They appear intelligent, even anxious to fulfill their assigned duty.
Really, who's to say we need more than 3 frames a second in video games?
You gain your first glimpse of Castle Ravenloft. Already gripped by apprehension, a sudden dread fills you as the carriage at last approaches the gates of the castle.
Everything will be fine. We're guests after all. Strange that I should say such a thing. If there is in this air something which brings sweat to the palms, my breath grows short. There's vomit on my sweater already, and my heart pounds, while as if for no reason my muscles tense for a fight.
I mean, we've been invited, it's probably fine. I mean, I hope there's not a fight, these boys look very strong.
Apparently, the lord of this castle doesn't want us exploring, or wandering too freely. I say we go only through these rooms open to us, for now anyway.
We can barely handle stray dogs. We're not fighting these pricks. Oh, I like the gargoyles, that's pretty. Less pretty is the UI, which is insanity. The UI is terrible in this game, but this colour scheme is hard to look at.
It looks like we shan't be leaving until our meeting with Strahd has played its course.
As we appear to have little choice, I believe we should continue on. I hear screams.
The doors open upon a scene of warmth and invitation. Yet before the richly laid table and other fine appointments of the room can be examined, the single occupant of the chamber draws all attention.
Lando Calrissian?
It can be none other than Strahd von Zorovich.
Welcome to Castle Ravenloft. I trust I have not inconvenienced you. It is
Honestly,
easy to
my
forget
voice
how
wasn't that far
commanding
off.
Summons can seem to to wanderers such as you when exploring a new realm. You understand that no ordinary turn of the road led you to this land. All who
Yeah, I got
enter
dragged
it
through the mist
arrive
by
in
some
answer to a
strange
call,
men.
to a summons more binding than any a mere lord might give. Here we are, all of us, and here we shall remain. No road leads out of this mist-bound universe. The land entraps many. Its ruler is no exception. And so
You
I
look
have
a little
devoted
bit like
my
a
life to this
low-ranking
work.
mafia boss.
It is the least a lord can do for his people, is it not?
I think it might be the eyebrows.
My most recent study concerns certain portals, those dimensional gateways of which mages and philosophers speak. One such portal may lie in the caverns west of Barovia, near the river. Aside from myself, I believe you are the first to hear of it. But please, before you rush to the shores of the Iblis, allow me to present you with a key. If you are to gain entrance to these caverns, you will find it necessary. I have no time to try the key myself, for adventure is a luxury I can ill afford. However, as I see you are capable, and as I trust you would never betray your host, the key shall be yours for a time. Go as my agent and search out this gateway beneath the Iblis. But enough talk. Please, I have invited you here to join in a pleasant repast. After we finish the best food and brandy wine Barovia has to offer, I will have my carriage return you to town.
The encounter ends as pleasantly as it began, with a heartfelt farewell and wishes for a safe journey from Strahd von Zarovich. As the Lord of Ravenloft proving himself a gentleman, as the carriage clatters back across the bridge, there is time to reflect on this first encounter with Strahd.
What the hell is a Darkling? Was that the Darkling? No, you can't get in here! Okay, never mind. Maybe the hint book lied to me. What's a Darkling? 8 hours. Well, it's still night time. That doesn't really help me that much. Is there not a choose how long to rest button? I've rested again. I don't know if that was a good idea or not. I don't know if this is time sensitive at all. I mean, where exactly am I going now? I mean, I could go back to the Burgomaster, but I don't know where this Ivris was, did he say? And I don't appear to have a journal, which I would argue, and I could be wrong, this could be a minority opinion, I would argue that a journal is like the single most important thing to put in an RPG, but I don't seem to have one. It's not here. The hint book says west, so we're going west. I don't know if this game is putting me in a particularly spooky mood, to be honest. It's quite bright, and I am currently reclined in my chair with a cup of tea in front of me, wrapped in a blanket. So I'm cozy, but I'm not really spooked. Oh no, don't hurt me, please. Is that a bat with the face of a man? It's a skeleton bat, okay. Is this working at all? These don't seem nearly as bad as the wargs, so I'll take it. Oh yeah, they're easy. Why is this not where we started out? Why would they start the game in that brutal area? Friend? You look like it could go either way, to be honest. I'll say this woman is talking.
How are you today, sir? There aren't many with the courage to live alone out here. Not that I've seen.
What can you see beyond light, beyond dust motes stirred in some corner near a window, or some brief flash in the sky which frightens you to the bone? Well, I see the echo of your thoughts and hear the scent of your fear. Ah, you think me mad, but magic does that, doesn't it? I am mad with magic.
You are wearing a bear on your face. I only just noticed that for some reason.
My strange-speaking friend, if you art a mage, what are you doing in this meager hut near the Iblis?
Where should I be? Sitting beside some burgomaster's fireplace in an overstuffed chair as though I were his property or his prize? Or squandering my powers to maintain a household of my own? No. I sit here, happy in the rich cathedral of my mind. I observe the rule of excellence. I'm ready for anything. I am waiting for you.
You've been waiting for me. You're not coming with me. You're awful. You're wearing a bear as a hat. I like my 80s mage better, and I need a thief, a fighter, and a cleric. You're not coming with her.
Perhaps you should stay here and keep your weird ramblings to yourself.
You will return when the wave you are riding reaches its peak. Destiny will direct you. Then, without thought, with neither hesitation nor concern, you will return here and ask if I might walk the trail with you. At that time I will answer in the affirmative, and we will be about the business of the most powerful magic I know. Destiny.
Yeah, you keep thinking that, friend. Bye. Can I steal from you? Oh, you've got a little cat. Can I steal your cat? I feel like a cat could at least be used as a distraction. If you throw a cat in someone's face, they're gonna notice, and they're not gonna pay attention to much other than that for the next few minutes. Oh, that's a lot of them. And they're all eating my cleric. I think my cleric must just look really delicious. There's an NPC up there. Maybe that's where we need to go. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. Doesn't seem like there's much in this area. To the north. Oh, not more nighttime, please. This was the most annoying thing about the previous game. Or next game. I'm not sure where it comes. I already said. I think my cleric might die. Please, for the love of God, stop it. Spin round and just fight whatever comes near. I think that one ran away for good. You need to heal. Okay, that healed you up a little bit more than usual. Maybe we've dinged in the previous few minutes. I don't know. There's no indication. Not more! And the magic seems real irritating to use because there's no like active pause or anything. My cleric's gonna die again. I didn't save in the past few minutes either. Okay, hang on. You use this potion. There we go. Now kill. Oh! You. Who are you? Little mask man? You look quite cute. I like you.
Surely the day is not as glum as the expression in your eyes would have it.
Stop telling people to smile. Why is everyone in my party always telling people to smile? They live in hell.
What my eyes may say is beyond my control, much as I would wish otherwise. Even so, I do not recall giving you permission to greet me eye to eye. Thus, unless you are graced with a magic powerful enough to breach the caverns beneath yon river, turn at once. Leave my sight.
I think the developers of this game may have had a kink. Extremely large-breasted women who are mean to you. It's very obvious.
To camp alone in this dread territory is foolish. For your own safety, would you join us as we tour the caverns beneath the Ivlis?
For safety's sake, I laugh at you. Yet I am here because I have not found the path which will allow me within the caverns. Should I trust you? I have but one goal. To leave this malodorous and filthy land. Somewhere in those subterranean passages lies a portal. Where it will take me, I know not. But if you help me reach it, yes, I will join you.
I think we should replace 80s mage because I feel like I'm not going to be using much magic and she's mean too. So maybe we'll just replace one mean busty woman for another.
We believe we can enter these caverns. The question is, can you guide us to the portal?
It can be found. How fortunate our encounter that by chance I have means to enter the place. That chamber where the portal lies. True, I am loath to join any party I do not lead. But if you open the caverns to me, I will follow. Though heed these words, that without me, the portal shall remain inaccessible to you forever.
Yeah, I get it. Jesus. You need to drop one of your party members. Sorry, Angelica, or whatever your name was. The wizard. Bye.
Truly, this parting comes at a thirsty time. I have every hope of making my way back to the tavern. What's it called? Blood of the wine, blood of the vine, something like that. Should you need my aid once more, come and buy me a tankard for luck, and we'll be off again.
Oh, she took it well. Also, I never went to that tavern. You're right, I should probably stop by there.
Ermigerd.
What is that word? Oh, that's her name, Ermgerd. Like a millennial saying something surprising.
Ermigerd, whether given grudgingly or not.
I've forgotten his voice entirely. He's just a generic Muppet now, I guess.
Whether given grudgingly or not, your assistance is welcome. One thing appears true, that we shall not find our way through the portal in the caverns without you, alive and well, and at our sides.
The game is laying it on thick. Don't let this woman die. This is a quest item, basically. Well, I guess we'll go inside, then. I was about to say it might be less damp. No, it's significantly more damp. Is that the portal? No, that must be the keyhole. I understand. I remember the conversations we were having. Oh God, did anybody remember to take it? Oh no. Oh Christ. I don't have it in my inventory. Did the wizard have it? Oh Christ, the wizard might have had it. No, please. I haven't saved in so long either. What even are you? Are you a monk? Are you a cleric as well? Are you a what are you? What is everybody? You're a cleric too. Oh, we've got 2 clerics now and neither of us are any good. I mean, I guess we'll just... Oh my God, what are you? Okay, we've killed a werewolf. I feel like we've been scratched by werewolf now, which doesn't bode well for not being a werewolf anymore. What?
How rude, doubly so, to leave without even a rude word in parting. What sullen ways that wandering woman showed. No doubt she has returned to her camp along the Ivlis. Oh, she didn't even stay with me?
What's this? Chainmail. Was that all of her stuff? Why did she just strip in front of me? What's the screaming now? Alright, I'm resting in here. Let's go to this tavern. Where the hell is this tavern? Hint book! There's still brigands? Why are there still brigands? Well, that's where that ends, everybody, because I hadn't saved in about 25 minutes, and I'm not willing to do any more of that. I found that lightly insufferable. I mean, it wasn't all bad. Honestly, it was about the same quality as the other one I played, Menzo Branson. If it was a little bit less brutal and a little bit more user-friendly, then I think that would be absolutely fine. For instance, letting you throw away that quest item to open the gate, and then surrounding you with 1,500 banditos at the end. That would have been lovely, and if that had never happened, I would have been having a lovely time. I wouldn't have even minded that much the backtracking, to be honest. Just as long as I was able to continue. If you enjoyed it, go watch some of the other videos I've done. They're broadly similar to this, I feel. Slightly old, strange games that you might have heard of if you're over the age of 48. Thank you everybody for watching. Happy Halloween! Bye!